What's poppin', players? Welcome back to a Two Penny Games React. This time, the February PlayStation State of Play. I am your host, Tavin Bothel, here with my good friends and co-hosts. Say hello to the people, Connor Elliott.
Hi guys, I absolutely love Sony. I love Sony so much, and I'm here to represent and like Sony.
All right, and say hello, Phil Shoemaker.
Hey, what's going on? I also like Sony and the PlayStation 5.
Unironically, I also like these things, and I know you gentlemen do as well. So, today we are reacting to the February State of Play. They advertised this as having 5 new PS VR2 titles from partners, hot, indie, and third-party reveals, and an extended look at Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Gentlemen, I'm curious as to where we are at with this. Where are your hype levels? What are your expectations? And then what is like a hopeful, probably not going to happen, but something you would like to see here at this State of Play? I'm going to start with you, Connor. Where are you at?
Well, I really have no expectations. I think, I would hope that they would, I guess this is an expectation. I would hope that they show stuff for maybe Tekken, because I do have a stake in that game coming out this year for the little betting we're doing on the side here. So it would be nice to see some more characters roll out for that and get a little bit more hope that it would come out this year. But if not that, I would like to see some Street Fighter 6 characters getting announced, since we still, we're pretty close to the release date, and we don't really have all the names I would expect it to be, at right now. As far as like out there hopes though, maybe some weird cinematic trailer for Wolverine slicing people up. Very, very unlikely. But it'd be like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting any of that until Spider-Man 2 is out.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, so I am pretty excited. I also was laughing at Connor because whenever you were talking about the extended look at Kill the Justice League, he was shaking his head. I was like, do you not realize that that's on your list also? Like,
I know it is, but now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, maybe it's not going to pan out.
But what was I am excited to see, hopefully, some like new games. Doubt we'll see anything new. But I'm always looking for new stuff to look at. I've been chatting with Tavin about how I'm gonna have a little bit of a dry spell between March and April.
That's when things kick up for me, because I'm in a dry spell right now. I don't see any. Like, I'm gonna try. Octopath Traveler 2 comes out tonight. I'm gonna try that out. But
I'm talking like early to mid March to like all the way to. It's basically a month between big releases for me.
Interesting. Okay. My hype is pretty middling for this State of Play here. My expectations are pretty low. Really what I'm looking to get out of this is a reason to be excited about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I need to see if that game looks fun to play. I need to see if it has a cool gameplay loop. I need to see if the fidelity is high. Does it look like smooth, like the characters are moving in the way they are supposed to be moving? That's what I need to see from that game. Does it need to be a 10 out of 10? No. But can it be a high 7? I hope so. Other than that, like, I also expect PlayStation to give us a reason to be excited about PlayStation VR 2. It launched earlier this week, and, it doesn't seem like it's setting the world on fire. So I'm expecting these 5 titles. I assume at least 2 or 3 of them are going to be games that we've already seen on other platforms, like Beat Saber or something else like that. But maybe we get a new Astrobot game. That would be kind of cool and exciting, and a reason to be interested in PlayStation VR 2. Pie in the sky, not gonna happen. Absolutely not a chance in the fucking world. My feed has been inundated with Metal Gear Solid rumors for months. For months, I've been seeing rumor after rumor after rumor after rumor. It's either Revengeance getting a remaster or a sequel. It's the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. It's the Metal Gear Solid HD collection of some sort. Not a fucking shot in the world anything Metal Gear related is happening here, but if it does, that would be very, very cool. So, gentlemen, let's get into this bad boy. No more waiting. I've got the video loaded up right here. And in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to our first State of Play of 2023. We've got a lot to show you, including an in-depth demo of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But first, PlayStation VR 2 is finally here. Let's dive right in with a look at 5 games arriving on PlayStation VR 2 this year.
Yeah, there you go. Get it out of the way.
Let's start with that. Here's
this time. Kid, we gotta work on your focus. Distractions.
Jam.
They'll get you killed out there. Remember what we shook on. Or, I guess we'll just have to keep this up.
Pretty stylized, I'm into it.
I was gonna say I really do like the style here.
No.
That looks fun.
Mind the course. Let's try again, shall we?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is hot.
Like, I understand why they do it for VR, but everything I see in VR looks so slow.
It does.
That's because you're slow.
Slow reaction time.
Like a
I
human.
understand.
Humans are slow. What do we got here?
Oh, is it Sons of the Forest?
No, this is 2. No, it's out.
I know, but they could be like showcasing something for PlayStation VR too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We're in a different world right now.
Come in, please. I need you.
I saw MetaQuest threw out like a backhanded compliment, and they went, "Oh, congratulations on the launch of PSVR 2. This is super exciting." Green Hell
Green
VR.
Hell.
This is super exciting. We're so happy to see 42 out of 49 games that are available on Quest are also on PSVR 2. Or I think I said that backwards. 49 or 42 of the 49 games on PSVR 2 are also available here. And it's like, ah, man. This console does not have a lineup.
Not one that justifies $550.
No, not yet. This looks sick. I'm muted for copyright. Oh no.
Well, that's interesting. You'd think if they're showing it, copyright wasn't an issue.
I downloaded the GameSpot video, so
yeah, you're right.
that's what the problem is.
Look at this. Well, maybe it's not the most supreme way to do this.
Looks fun as fuck though. That was cool with the force powers and shit.
He's like he's a Jedi or something.
Star Wars spinoff.
This look cool. Yeah.
Fucking-
Who knows? Maybe.
That is sick as hell.
That was very cool. Yeah.
Synapse.
Synapse.
It's Synapse, but yeah.
Is it?
I'm gonna.
I'm not confident enough.
I'm gonna synapse my foot in your ass.
That's good.
Isaac Asimov.
This may be hard to hear. The Empire will fall.
No, the last trailer was because they muted it.
Our galaxy will be plunged into 30,000 years of chaos and war.
Thank you for saving us the effort, Dragon.
We can't stop it. But there is a plan to save humanity.
Give me a VR like Mass Effect.
That'd be great.
I think that'd be dope.
So, will you fight?
I wonder
for
how
a
they would handle
dying
certain
empire,
scenes in that game. That's the route they went.
or help us to reach?
Connor, you pervert.
Oh, you weren't thinking it?
Journey to Foundation. No, it took me like a whole 30 seconds to figure out what the fuck you were talking about.
you see that tower out there?
Oh,
Big,
shit.
Scary
That
one.
rat.
No, it's
That's where I'm taking
What is this
you
game? This game
to see
has
the
been out for a
gatekeeper,
while.
To be judged. Your life. You're gonna show it to me.
Beautiful.
Just think back to the very beginning.
Naked.
First thing that you can
Yeah,
remember.
this is like one. It like tracks your eyes, and it's
Every time
it's
you
to, they're
blink,
taking advantage
you're going to
because this
jump
game already came
forward
out
in
before.
time.
They're just taking advantage of the eye tracking in the VR2.
Hey, you! Come over here.
You basically like control this game with like blinks
Is that
and
really
moving your
you?
eyes and stuff.
It's Chloe.
Oh, that's sick.
Your
Yeah.
neighbor.
Looks beautiful.
Only way to
Like
fight
that
against
picture
time
that got taken
is
earlier.
to
That's
create
them
a work
blinking.
of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Close your eyes now. And keep them closed. It's only a matter of time. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Now, the next time that you
I'm gonna
blink,
cry, guys.
I'm gonna send you back.
No!
And just try to enjoy it this time.
That's gotta be the end of the game, right? Or something. That would make me so sad.
That was a sneak peek at some great upcoming games for PlayStation
Is that
VR2.
5?
Up next,
Yes.
Bungie gives us a stunning new look at Destiny 2 Lightfall, which launches on PS5 next week.
Hey, I've got that game.
So do I.
We've all got that game.
Oh my god.
It's free to play.
It's true.
What is that?
It's the Dark Traveler.
Just give me a Destiny 3 so I can hop in on the ground floor again.
The malefactor of our first collapse.
I don't want to
Would
learn.
they? I don't think they would do that. That's the thing.
You have no purpose. Because you fear to seek one.
But when they separated themselves from Activision and got to keep
Fear.
the IP, I thought they were going to. Wow.
Vanguard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the Traveler at all
Oh,
costs.
Lance Reddick, your voice is so buttery smooth.
I understand what's at stake out there. Not all of us have lives to spare.
Your fear brings you pain. We know pain. Our purpose is its end.
Destiny's cool, man.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
So much has happened that like it's impossible to like join in. At least it feels that way.
Probably pretty simple. I wish they would just like sort of signpost new players more. They kind of
do this first.
They
yeah.
kind of just throw you in.
But what I was saying is I have that one on my list.
Remember how limp dick Destiny 1 was at launch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I played the beta.
So did we.
Okay. Oh, this is that game with the... Yeah, okay. I've seen this game.
So I believe they said 10 other titles. This is 2.
Is that including the VR ones?
No, those are just other ones. I expect games like this and then like Pacific Drive to show up.
And that very stylistic game. Yeah, the car race.
Just the smaller indie titles, yeah. Maybe like a Resident Evil 4 trailer or something.
Oh, it's a Breath of the Wild prequel.
Makes so much sense now.
Very good. And with the power of the PlayStation 5, this little indie dev studio can make a game that looks way better than Breath of the Wild.
Wrong. That aesthetic is not matched by the film.
Connor, this game looks way better than Breath of the Wild.
You're wrong.
Like,
Yeah,
no, it
no
absolutely
way.
does. You can appreciate Breath of the Wild's style more, but this game is objectively prettier than that game. And it's because of the hardware.
No, style.
Like the Switch can't do that many polygons.
Chia is one of our most
That
anticipated
doesn't matter.
games,
The
and
style's
it's launching into the PlayStation
Chia.
Plus game
Style-wise,
catalog in
not
March.
Chia.
Speaking of PlayStation Plus, let's take a look at what's in store next month.
They did the same thing with Stray. I hope that works out for Chia. Wow, what a lineup!
You want to play Minecraft Legends, right?
Yeah, but Dungeons is like what, a 65 on OpenCritic or something?
Come on, man, you got to feel. I feel it. What now? Come on, got to get down.
Gots to get down.
That made me want to play.
Our next game is from Enhance, the creators of Tetris Effect and Res Infinite.
You have my attention.
Tetris?
Tetrison. You got my attention.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
This is gonna be weird.
Ooh. little puzzle game or something? Lead the people?
Yeah, you're a dog and you're leading humanity.
Oh, very, Captain Toad treasure whatever.
Treasure tracker, yep. I know that minigame was very derivative, but it's like the Clank ones in Rift Apart.
I did not like that minigame.
Really?
No.
I like that. Now they have weapons.
Just give me the Clank mechanics of old. Those worked. They keep trying
they
all
were
these
very
new things
fun.
with Clank.
The old Clank stuff wasn't that fun.
You don't think so? I liked having my little minions.
I think the best Clank gameplay is with puzzles.
You make your own.
Optional PSVR 2. This is dope. I don't know what's happening, but this is cool.
Whoa, they became a giant person.
May.
Interesting.
I don't recall having anything lined up for May.
Limited time demo.
Legend of Zelda.
I don't recall having anything lined up for May. Oh, wow, we haven't seen this game in a while.
Yeah, is this what's it called? Volcano High?
Yeah. We're gonna play some music?
So, big day. Class president's speech at the assembly. In light of the whole space
Give us a date.
potential demise of
I forgot this
civilization
game
thing,
did not come out.
my chosen theme feels off.
What's the theme?
Using this
This, I
year
believe,
to
was at the PS5
make an
Field
impact.
event?
Yeah, perfect.
Does it go back that far?
Are you okay?
It goes back pretty
You've come
far.
into this year kind of intense with the band stuff.
The band is important. Why did she have to just leave? I said it was an emergency.
You did, and it is. To you.
This game's gonna make you cry, man.
Probably.
Oh no,
You
not
hate
the
on Twitter. That's awesome.
social media. No.
It's weird how everyone's acting like nothing is different.
I'm usually not
To
one
me,
for these
everything
games, but
feels
this looks good.
We've always done what you wanted
It's like,
to do.
it's like
and
Life is
that's
Strange,
fine.
right?
But there's only so much time we have
Tavin, did you
left.
play Boyfriend Dungeon?
How are we
did
supposed to
not.
just be fine?
Goodbye, Volcano High. June 15th, let's go. I feel like June's a busy month. Connor.
I don't know what this would be. Is this?
Oh, it's a new
Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections.
Naruto.
I'm not gonna lose, you hear me?
Now I'll just
Oh, they're just gonna run through all like the classic
The
moments.
hot
I'll
moment, the
inherit
hype.
my master's will.
Oh yeah,
Wait a second.
Naruto's pain.
Are they
Oh, yeah.
updating this gameplay?
No matter what you become, I will always love you.
The Hokage is the person who
Okay,
walks
this
in
could
front of
be good.
everyone and bears all the pain.
I mean, I don't think it's a new game. I think it's like a remaster.
Yeah, it depends on how
I
much.
thought that's what the connections bit was. Just like,
Yeah, it's all these games
because
connected.
we're friends.
oh, it's the series. Okay.
Yeah.
Recut connected. That's why I'm like, if they change things up to just play better, it could be really, really cool.
I doubt they'll change the control screen in this game.
They probably.
You can't escape.
Not even-
Well,
not
well,
just
they may
control
unify
screen.
it. They may unify it.
Yeah,
If things changed along the way, they'll just take the best one and retroactively pull it back.
Connor, I did not know you played Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Spencer would have it in his house. He would be like, let's play it. And it's just a party game. You switch off. No one's really good at it. That's a lie. Someone is good at it, and they always win.
Sweet dreams.
Does his name rhyme with Borden?
You'll be eaten alive.
No, it rhymes with a guy named Tom.
I was decent at it when I played it.
Here I come.
It's, you know,
From here forth,
fun.
history will be
I played it
spun
most
again.
when I was like super into
So began
Naruto
their
before I
journey
finished
on a path with no end.
Shippuden.
They're adding Boruto stuff though, so I won't take that.
I don't give a
Ninjas
shit about Boruto.
I will establish
What?
perfect
I don't give a shit about
order.
Boruto.
Yeah, when they put run the dinosaurs, that was where I think it was.
There's dinosaurs?
Yeah, I look at
Do
those.
not wish to fight you, elder brother.
Captivating fantasy worlds await in our next 2 games.
These new?
Avowed.
Final Fantasy? Not Avowed, Connor. Avowed's not gonna be.
I'll tell you a
Baldur's Gate 3
story.
is coming out this year.
True soul.
It's getting in that early
Life
access.
was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. I must finish what I started. Death.
That sounds like J.K. Simmons.
Will be complete.
Discover Gedric's secret.
I could kind of see it.
Find out what it is that makes him invincible so we can strip him of his advantage.
He's advantage.
We've got maybe 10 minutes of not suicide squad.
You cannot comprehend.
Ketherick is a frightening man, but you have
2 more
something
games?
he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the absolute.
Split screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I was like. Why are they showing it
Yeah.
like this?
When was the last time y'all saw a split screen game?
Bow before
wow.
me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
That's definitely J.K. Simmons.
No.
31st. That'll be a fallen.
Welcome to Wayfinder, an online multiplayer
Yeah,
adventure for
with
you
actor
and
J.K.
your
Simmons as a
friends.
major antagonist.
It's all
Oh,
set in
interesting.
Edenor, a gorgeous
Got it
but
on,
fallen world. You'll control the chaos through Wayfinders. Meet Senja, who likes to get up close and personal.
Who
And
likes
Silo,
to get up
who
close
fights with
and
both firepower and fast reflexes. And Wingrave
Oh, shit, you know what
slices
this
through the
reminds me
fray
of?
while
That,
also supporting the group.
Ugh, well, I can't remember what the game was
With
called.
another
It was an
victory under our
Xbox
belts,
game.
let's head to Skylight, our social hub.
This
Here,
looks
you'll turn your
all
loot
over
into
the
new
place.
weapons and wayfinders. You can also explore dungeons called Lost Zones that you can modify and mutate for a greater challenge.
Battleborn.
Ah, yeah.
Lost Zones are where you and your friends will team up to complete quests.
But that was a
collect
hero
loot,
shooter, wasn't
and
it?
hunt bosses. Like
Yeah,
this
it was
Titan.
like hero shooter. You had like a melee characters and stuff.
Yeah.
We're excited
But it was
for
very
Wayfinder's
PV,
beta
more
exclusively
PvE
for
focused than
PlayStation,
PvP.
And you can sign up for the chance to play early now.
If I remember correctly.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, I remember. Well, hey, at least they got in and got out. But putting them next to Baldur's Gate 3 was a strange move.
We've got
With new
big
escalation
updates on
tactics.
2
Or
highly
de-escalation
anticipated Capcom games, starting with the debut of 3 new characters
Capcom
for
games.
Street Fighter
Street Fighter.
6.
There we go. Okay, we gotta have candy.
Which means Rezzy's after this.
Oh, Rezzy.
Zangief.
Oh, the big man. The big man tech.
This game continues to just look like the coolest video game of all time.
He crushes your skull between thighs. Oh, Andy Honda.
When does this come out? June?
Yeah, it does.
Brace yourself.
Time to get serious.
Yeah.
Zangief is so fucking cool, dude.
Oh, there it is.
My beautiful body is built better.
I call upon you,
New character.
great wind. Toino Ikonoi, spirit of the wind.
Oh man, June is busy.
Let yourself become one.
Sounds like it is.
Street Fighter 6, June 2nd. Diablo 4, June 6th, even though none of us are playing it. Goodbye Volcano High, June 15th. June 22nd, Final Fantasy 16.
Thankfully, with Street Fighter, you don't really have to play it a bunch.
Yeah, you can kind of pick it up, put it down. July looks pretty barren, so that's it. Only thing in July is Pikmin 4 for Phil, and then Disney Illusion Island.
That's the platformer one?
Yeah. Guys, you got some great games coming out this year.
Only I can hear it.
There she is.
Yeah.
Looking for.
Who is this? I don't know.
It's Cammy, bro.
Okay. She very much looks like a step on your balls type character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my!
Gotta stay limber.
I'm in love.
I saw that one of her supers references the like the animated movie. This one right here.
Ooh, she's badass, bro.
Yeah.
Fan favorite for sure.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Did she just decapitate? Oh.
No.
I was like, did you just decapitate him with her calf?
Definitely used to kill people.
Yeah, she's keeping white women alive. Let me tell you what.
She works
Long
for
live the British Empire.
Long live the British Empire.
June 2nd. See, beginning of June. So you have to.
You see, we are
I think we're all gonna
connected.
play that.
All right. Hold on. The real game's here, guys.
We
Shut
need
up.
only
8
accept
times.
a sacred gift. Christ. Like she did.
Ooh.
Temperance, child.
I'm taking the liberty of preparing some entertainment for you.
That's
the entertainment.
That was a work
Without
guy, right?
further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.
Oh, that part.
Sick.
For you.
Move!
Is it always like this with you?
Oh, Luis is
How
there.
about you open fire instead of your mouth?
That's cool.
Long time no see.
There we
Major
go.
Krauser? Why?
Looks good.
You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Isn't Luis normally dead by the time you get to the double El Gigantes?
I think so.
We gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
Okay, if he thinks he's Don Quixote in that situation, he's wrong. He's definitely the Sancho Panza.
Oh, is this co-op?
No.
No way.
No way. That would be so sick, though.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
Oh, shit. Yo, he plays like an action game now?
Ready to die, rookie. Exalt all, Leon, and let it be
wait.
This time, it has to be different.
Well now, time to cause some mayhem.
Oh. Alright.
Right around the corner.
Yeah,
Ooh,
baby.
nice.
I'm not gonna play
That's a good
that,
win.
but you know. I'm gonna
What was the
switch for the
roosters?
full game.
The show's not over
That looks
yet.
great.
It's Harley
Here we
Quinn,
go.
Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang against the world's greatest DC superheroes.
Yeah,
in
what a
this
lineup.
extended look at Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Let's hear
Tavin,
from
you were
developer
really serious, right?
Rocksteady Studios.
Hi everyone, my name is Darius Sidarian and I'm the studio product director at Rocksteady Studios. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next installment in the Arkhamverse and will be releasing this May. It is a third-person action shooter set 5 years after the events of Batman Arkham Knight. Metropolis has been invaded and you're going in as the Suicide Squad members Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot,
So
and
I
Captain
guess we're
Boomerang
just
to
kind
face
of
off against the
retconning that
ultimate
Arkham
threat,
Knight
a
ending, huh?
I was
corrupted
gonna say,
Justice
doesn't
League.
Batman die at the end of Arkham
The
Knight?
team has been hard at work
Uh,
at creating the
well, if
best
you get all
possible
the
game
Riddler
experience
trophies,
for our players, and we're
you
very
find out
excited to
that
share more as part of
he
this state
just
of play.
kills Bruce Wayne.
Today, let's take a
So that
brief
he can
look
make
at one
Batman
of the
full-time.
missions in our game. The Flash has been corrupted by Brainiac, and as the Suicide Squad, you'll need to work together in up to 4-player online co-op to stop the Flash and rescue Lex Luthor in the process. Enjoy.
Eyes are on King Shark.
Let's bust something up.
It's Lex Luthor slave.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Hello, Brainiac. Is it happening now? Great. You will have Luthor ASAP. Good news! You want Luthor, all you have to do is come and get him.
Just mail me the bullet.
Having flashbacks to Mass Effect Andromeda.
Task Force X, what the hell was that?
Flash is alive.
And he has Luthor.
One damn thing at a time. That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I expect you to. No matter the cost.
Put up heart hands.
Are we clear?
Yeah. Where the snowball?
Time to light them all up.
Incoming Ollie! Out of my way.
Reversal looks neat.
Guess Quinn ain't holding anything back for later. Hold my beer, guys. Let's
Hell yeah.
It looks like a faster Gotham Knights.
It does.
Which might be what it needs to be. Ooh, that was cool.
That's gonna leave them.
Oh, wow, that was sick, the dive at the end.
Focus our fire on this tank.
Why do we never get reinforcements?
Thunder upon this tank.
Spot ya, mate.
Let's fucking go.
Love explosion.
I'm just excited about Captain Boomerang, to be honest.
You have some affinity for Boomerang, bro?
I love Captain Boomerang.
Ah.
He's so shit, but I love him.
Incoming.
Set this chopper flying!
Roger that, Quinn.
He's just an Aussie who's really good with boomerangs.
Eyes up. We got more company. Go, Shark, go.
Boomerang definitely looks
There
the
you
dopest so far, but I didn't mind Harley Quinn.
I like the grappling hook that Quinn seems to have.
Yeah, I want to swing like Spidey.
Nail that weak spot, squad. No worries.
Boom! Job done!
You came through, Boomer.
Just call me
Hell
the
yeah.
simple
This looks fun.
Yeah. Is it going to be great? Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're like Death from Puss in Boots. You have the 2 fucking sickles.
Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The swinging? Come on, bro. Oh man, I love
Swing
how
with the
fluid
minigun.
everybody moves.
Yeah.
Is she swinging off like a little drone? Is that what's happening?
I can't tell.
Rising like a wave.
I do like the Deadshot has like a jetpack. That's kind of cool.
She's Iron Man.
He is kind of like an evil Iron Man.
You know what? We might be getting that high 7 out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's gonna come up too.
I'm fine losing 10 points on this game.
Oh, you're counter picking it. Okay.
So, how'd the whole taking down the Flash thing go?
Still in play? Now get out of my way. I have work
Is
to
that
do.
Lex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey
think
there,
he's playable. I think
sleepyhead.
that's what they're about
We've
to
got an
show us.
interrogation to get back to. Hey. You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys
I like Harley's
everything
gun.
you know? You think they can stop us? Pathetic.
Pathetic? At least I'm not a big hero turned stooge for a spaceman.
Okay, Boomerang. You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you.
Are we killing the Justice League, or is it like a
subtitle of the game?
I know. But it's kind of lame. Who's that?
Oh. Oh shit.
How do I stop this? Please, tell me how.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
I mean, if Brainiac was gonna choose 3 heroes to brainwash, those are the ones.
Those are the ones. That
Suicide Squad
that
Kill
looks
the
good.
Justice League arrives
Really
on PS5 May 26th.
What if you play as
They're
Wonder
totally not
Rocksteady
killing the
Studios
Justice League.
has even more to share today. Let's listen in.
Oh, maybe we'll see him kill one in this video.
We're definitely not killing the Justice League.
What if you
I'm,
prove
I'm
wrong?
almost willing to bet that it's going to be
Show
like
me
a
what you got.
beat them and recruit them, and now you can play as them.
As the Justice League?
Maybe not, because they unified all the playstyles around guns, so maybe not play as them, but definitely like.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going? And
I definitely think Lex is playable.
It's a mixture of
Because Lex
lots
can
of
easily fit into
things
that
I hope the
playstyle.
fans like about
Yeah.
Rocksteady, but like
Now,
a
he is
whole
evil
massive
Iron
chunk
Man.
of new stuff that they've never seen before.
We've always seen Batman's perspective on this world, and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, like through the eyes of the villains. We're picking up the story 5 years after the end of Arkham
What's
Knight,
funny is these are
and a lot's changed in that time.
like 3 out of the
Just
4
checking.
characters are characters
We're
we
all
don't even
seeing that
know
thing,
from
right?
the Arkham games.
Brainiac has invaded Earth, and he's this huge threat overlooking
Deadshot's
Metropolis.
it.
He's taken over Metropolis City. The
Is
Justice
he?
League are
Yeah,
there
he's
to
different,
try and
though.
save the city, but Brainiac has captured and brainwashed them and turned them against the
I don't
very
remember him
people
being
they've
in,
been sworn to
in
protect.
Night. Maybe he was in City.
I believe
So
he's
Justice
in
League
City,
share the
and I'm
same
fairly
goal
certain
as
he's in
Brainiac
Origins.
to take over.
Oh, okay. Oh, and
Earth
no,
turn it into the
Deathstroke's
new
in
Earth.
Origins.
What we've created is a classic Justice League, but with the sense that there's something wrong with them.
They are now doing
Brainiac's it's not just
bidding,
those three.
And
Yeah.
Amanda Waller scrambles to try
I would rather Lance
remedy
over
this
Flash,
and essentially save the Earth.
Really?
Yeah.
And she recruits our 4 lovable characters into fighting the Justice League in an effort to reclaim the Earth and thwart Brainiac's plans.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
That's
Members
that's
of
the lady
Suicide Squad
from
are Harley
Jedi.
Quinn, Captain
It is.
Boomerang,
You're right.
Deadshot, and King Shark.
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving.
I
She's
ain't-
always flying through.
Oh, come on, bro! She's Spider-Man.
Swinging,
Yeah,
the
that's
momentum, and the
Sold
kind of
on Tavin.
physicality of it.
She's
And trying to
Spider-Man with a
keep that
gun?
momentum going and use that to go over buildings or swing under bridges.
Yeah.
And chain that into kind of the grapple
it's
mechanic
true.
that she's
Yeah.
got. It just feels
That makes sense.
spot on.
I'm a freaking superstar.
Deadshot has the iconic Deadshot look, but with a rocksteady twist. He's got a real swagger to him, and in this game he can also hover with his jetpack. He's super precise, he uses sniper rifles, assault rifles and pistols, and they all fit with his sort of the fantasy of playing as Deadshot as this master assassin.
Are you on Team Waller or Team Get the
I
Hell
like
Out of
his
This
guns,
Mess?
but I
King
don't
Shark,
like his
to me,
jetpack.
as a person is, well, as a fish, is this incredible character who's super well read and super well to do, and I'm sure could smash an operatic performance.
Actually, I'm the son of a god.
Is that working for you, Connor?
It is my shame
Yeah.
to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
But also doesn't really know simple words or
Shark
simple
Man.
things that are going
Shark.
on. I think that's brilliant.
In terms of combat, he is a brute.
Not
He
just
is
Shark
a
Man,
tank
giant
character.
Shark Man.
He can take
And
more
this
damage.
stuff?
His abilities all lean into the fact that he wants to get in a bit more close and personal. He's the fastest melee character.
Captain Boomerang's got his Speed Force gauntlet that he can use together with his boomerang. He can throw it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls, along the floor.
go.
Get wherever he
Oh,
wants
you
to
have
go.
to like shoot it
Use
before you
that,
go
get
there.
up close.
I'm into it though.
Dodge around in
That's sick as
midair,
fuck.
taking out the enemies, and then Scarper because he doesn't want to stick around.
Don't worry, guys.
Boomerang looks dope as
One of the
fuck.
most exciting parts that connects our game to the DC lore are the support squad.
Piss off.
I know.
And you have
He is,
Penguin,
but he's
Bomb
also
Stealer,
awesome.
You're
that
making
Nolan North?
guns for us now, Bird Brain.
but also some new faces. Hack, who is a digital ghost that is helping the squad both navigate the world but also upgrade their neck bombs.
That's a big adrenaline spike and a nice bomb
Upgrade
sending
their
out.
neck bombs.
Toyman, who's helping the squad with perfecting gear. And then finally we have Gizmo, who is helping the squad with insane
Gizmo,
vehicle
I'm
creations that let you
Titans,
blow
bro.
shit up.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different characters, different villains, and you really get to see these cool, iconic locations.
Being the city of tomorrow kind of like meant a stark contrast with Gotham City, which is very dirty, it's always raining. And that contrast with like a city that's very grand, it's very clean, it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman. So there is a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
Are we in multiple
You're getting
locations
to
or
see
just
Metropolis
Metropolis?
through
I think
the
it's just
villains.
Metropolis.
You're getting to experience this world.
The way they were
and
talking about
traverse
it was
through
like,
this
are they
world
just
as
now
the
introducing
villains.
it?
Greetings, Metropolis!
So the core ability,
I mean, it's the
everything
first time
wraps
we're in a
around
city
the
other
Suicide
than-
Squad
other
is
than
your
a
traversal.
Gotham.
How that works
That's
with combat
smart.
is you're chaining your combat moves together with those traversal
Because it justifies
moves, and
their
the
art
combat
style
encounters
change.
are all designed to push and pull you around the environment in a battlefield that's
Now we
constantly
can have all
changing.
this color.
Working out how to use all your different weapons, your guns, your melee
Yeah, we can
attacks,
see
and how to
weather
use
other
them all
than
to your
rain.
best advantage to
Enemy
control
types
the
look pretty
chaos
lame.
and come out victorious.
What's awesome about
We'll see.
gunplay is
We
the
don't really,
variety.
like-
So there's 6
we haven't
core
really
types
seen
of
that
weapon
much.
families. We've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety from weapon manufacturers.
There's LexCorp weapons, there's GCPD weapons.
Oh,
there's
you can have whatever
Armortech
you want.
weapons.
That's even doper.
Later on in the game, we also have gear sets. The gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have a Bane gear set and you trigger his buffs in the game, some of it will have the Bane drowns and you will like boom,
Very,
and
like,
boom,
Saints
boom,
Row-y.
boom, and then there's like green smoke and you trigger all kind of effects. So
Specifically
you're
Saints Row
basically
4.
taking the essence of the villain, you're bringing it into the game.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game, your
Here we
gear
go.
score goes up.
Yeah.
And as that number goes up, it means that you can take on much harder missions. As part of this progression journey, you will unlock more and more builds, more and more ways to customize your character to really fit the way you want to play.
every firearm in our game is upgradable. So in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, you're gonna get lots of choice to use the weapons that you need to complete your missions.
There's a lot
but
in
most
this
importantly,
game.
you will be able to customize your squad to be whatever you like.
You can wear whatever you want, any of the outfits. You can be running around in your asylum jail outfit.
This is
and still
awesome,
have, like, the
bro.
best gear squad
Hell
ever.
yeah!
I like it. Our game is a 1 to 4 player co-op experience, which means that all the missions in the game have been designed to support solo play, playing with a friend, 2 friends, or 3 friends.
Have they said
For the
anything about
single-player
crossplay?
fans, you can play it in single player with bots filling in the role of the squad, so you still feel like you're part of a team, and you can switch them if you want. We'll try King Shark now, or we can say, well, I think Harley will be a better fit for this mission, so I'm going to switch over and I'm going to try her out.
But if you really want to tear it up, going in with a full group of 4 lets you experience the full mayhem the Suicide Squad has to offer.
And you get to really experience the dynamics between
Yeah, I
how you
won't play
can
this
all
one.
play together in different play styles in
won't play
order
this long
to
as
take
I
on
do.
Brainiac
Alone.
and the Justice League.
Oh, no, yeah.
All the fun is right here.
See, the problem is,
When the
Connor,
story
is
is
that
done,
Phil
we'll
is a
experience
fucking
this man
addict,
there.
and
Rocksteady
he'll
will
just
continue
play
its legacy of
20
supporting
hours
the game
without you.
after it's launched.
Not
We're
this,
going to
not this
deliver
game.
lots of new content to
Oh,
our
we gotta-
players. We're going to
gotta
have
reel it
new
in.
playable
You
characters, new
gotta pick
weapons, and new
You have
missions.
to pay respect
For players
by
who like to
playing it along
customize
with
their
us.
looks, we'll offer a
Use
battle
that
pass
sense
that
of
only
twisted logic.
contains cosmetic
Justify
items.
that.
See, I learned
This is
that
gonna
the
be
hard
so
way
much
with
for the players
Wonderlands,
to enjoy.
where I was like, oh yeah, we'll play it together, yada yada, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go play 15 hours on
If
my
you
own.
like story games,
On a
if you
different
like
character.
RPG elements, if you like co-op games, if you like customizing
Well,
your
isn't there an
character,
upgrading
if
I don't
you
know if
wanna
you can
play
do that
as
in
a
this game, though.
badass, this game kind of has it all.
It's very fast-paced, it's really colourful, it's loud and unapologetic and in your face, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis!
I mean, it comes out in summer, so like,
Well, don't touch
our
that
schedules are
dial,
gonna line up more.
or I'll break your fingers.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 later this year. We'll be back with more announcements soon.
Okay.
Thanks
I
for
think,
watching.
I think I'm sufficiently hyped for Kill the Justice League now.
I'm actually excited for it. Yeah. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I should not have done that. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry.
Did it mess up your system you got going
It
on?
messed up everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bother.
That's fine. I'll edit
Tavin's
this
a big
out.
old dummy.
I'll edit this out. It'll be fine. There we go. And then let me mute it. There we go. All right, gentlemen. That is it for the February 23rd PlayStation State of Play. How's everybody feeling on it? Where are we at with this?
It was good and fun.
Okay.
I think the only thing that it really did for me was Street Fighter was cool and Justice League.
Yeah, I think this State of Play was fine. It was honestly exactly what I was expecting. They gave me some cool looking VR games to, I think, help justify the system. Most of which I believe are all coming out this year, or like they don't have hard dates, but they've at least like been slated for this year, which helps. I thought all the VR games looked cool. Some of them looked really dope. And like it would definitely be like a thing of like if I was interested in VR2, I would be interested in getting all of these games, which is nice. The thing is that none of them are system sellers, so I didn't feel like, oh man, now I have to go out and get a PSVR 2 right now. It's still like all right, maybe in a year, you know, I'll let the library build just a little more and then see where we're at in a year or whatever. I don't think it did a good job of like being like, oh, I gotta go play that right now. But all of those games did look fun and did look good. I think we're, you know, well past the era of like, okay, here's a VR experience that you'll play for 40 minutes. It'll be like oh, here's a game that you'll come back to, you know, over the course of a month or whatever and, you know, play it out. I did like this Journey to Foundation game. That game looked cool. Moving ahead, I mean the middle section was okay to me. It was a bit of a I don't want to say a lull, but it was, you know, it was just okay. It was, you know, so another Lightfall trailer which looked cool. Chia looks beautiful and fantastic, and I think I actually do want to check it out. But at the same time, I don't know, because these usual, like, just explore beautiful, pretty games, like, don't usually do it for me. The ones that are like, we want you to feel. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
You have no soul, Tavin.
I guess, yeah. Gentlemen, just stop me whenever you have something to say about something. Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
Humanity looked kind of dope.
Okay, well, let's wait till we get there.
That puzzle game thing.
Oh, here we are. Humanity, yeah. Humanity did look dope. I'm with you on that. I want to play this game. Because
I'll try it out.
Yeah, one, I loved Tetris Effect. Res Infinite got a lot of hype, and people really liked that game. And this one looks like it's gonna tickle my brain and give me like the type of spectacle that I like, where we're just gonna throw a bunch of polygons and make them do a bunch of shit. So yeah, I think it looks cool. I want to play it.
It's like lightsabers. It is like Star Wars then.
It is like Star Wars. And when did it come out?
No, I think it was like March. I might be wrong about that.
I don't know what it said.
You can't find it, Tavin.
I'm waiting. I think
it goes on for.
But yeah, all of the this is already.
Would you guys make chips for people? How would you like your style? I think I like the chips.
Chips?
Yeah, you could like alter the appearance of the humanity.
May. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Is it humankind or humanity?
Humanity. Goodbye Volcano High looked dope. I actually think I'm gonna play it, which was something I wasn't expecting to say.
I wasn't expecting you to say it either.
Yeah, so I actually would be very interested in checking that out, because the story looks like it's gonna hit. I liked all the rhythm game segments and stuff. I think it looks beautiful. I love the art style. I'm ready for a game to like make me stress about my social standings with all these characters and check out social media and stuff and so forth. I think it looks fun. I'm interested in it. Naruto.
Yeah, it was like I was saying earlier. It's the main games that this is drawing from, the Ninja Storm games, aren't that tight. They don't play all that well. They're fun little party games, but then after you play them for a couple minutes, usually you kind of go, I don't want to do this anymore. And this has the chance to make it better by changing up just the feel of the game, but I don't think they'll go so far as to change much. I think it's more just a compilation of all the games to make a quick buck. And the Boruto stuff, which they obviously want to push that, even though it sucks. So, I'll maybe if I hear some cool things about it, it'd be nice picking up.
You know what's interesting is Xbox, when they did their showcase, they shadow dropped Hi-Fi Rush. Nintendo, when they did theirs, they shadow dropped Metroid Prime Remaster. We didn't get anything like that for PlayStation.
We didn't, and I was curious if something like that was going to happen, but I'm not like, you don't need to do things like that, but it would have been cool.
Tav, please, you're being too soft on them. It's horrible that they don't have anything like that.
I'll be honest, I was expecting, when Resident Evil 4 popped up, I was expecting a demo live today thing, because that's usually what they do. So the fact that like the demo's coming later, like we're running up against the clock here, Resident Evil. Like your game comes out in March. We're at the end of February. Like,
yeah, I meant to say that's another thing that looks really good is the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah,
like more of that,
Connor, Baldur's Gate 3, you played like the beta stuff, right? Like how does this game work for you?
Well, it's an early access, so it's actually, a lot of it's playable right now. It's very fun. I've kind of realized my issue is I don't really like early access because I find myself just wanting to wait for the full game to drop. So I keep playing the same beginning segments over and over again, and I've, enjoyed my experience with it. I'm really interested to see where it goes, and I know the early access goes to a point that's good, but even then, people are still also waiting for the full game because it's been a while since it's been an early access. So it's finally nice to see a release date and them keeping to it. So I didn't really see anything big new in this, just cooler locales, cooler enemies to fight. I'd suggest you guys hop into it. It's a
what is your take on the split screen aspect? It looks very odd to me.
Yeah, I don't know how they'll do that because it looked like one was in battle and the other one was just running normally.
Just running around. Yeah.
So I don't know, but good game as it stands. So I'm give that a good approval.
Wayfinder did nothing for me.
Yeah, did not.
I would even stretch to say that it looked bad. Like, it's just not. I'm not at all impressed at that. And to put it right next to Baldur's Gate, put it right next to what comes after this, Street Fighter. Like,
yeah,
that was a mistake. Like,
They
you
doomed
instantly made this game forgettable, and we just can't be bothered to talk about it. But something we can be bothered to talk about: Street Fighter 6, baby.
It's still looking good.
Yeah. So Connor, talk to me about what they showed us here.
They showed us new characters doing the things that they've done for many years now, but in better.
I mean, they only really showed us one new character.
They did, and here's the issue. I'm actually not very well versed at Street Fighter. It's the fighting game. It's actually very different from a lot of the other ones that I play, usually by Arc Systems Works. So I'm not too familiar with it. I can't really say, like, technically what's going on here, other than that I've seen a lot of these moves before in Street Fighter V. Really, all I'm hoping for is a release date that actually has, good-looking graphics, which obviously they seem to be sticking to so far, because the Street Fighter V came out and it did not look good. It never really was the best looking throughout its entire life cycle, but at least they improved it later on. This doesn't seem like it's ever going to have that problem. Everything looks great still so far. So really, it's just a matter of jumping into it and playing some classic Street Fighter. New character seems cool.
Yeah, the style and the attitude this game has, I can't wait to get to experience this game. Will it work for me? I don't know, because I'm just not a fighting game guy. But I'm gonna give it a real hard try. I really want it to work for me. So yeah, all these characters look dope, and everything I've seen from this game looks dope. And I'm more than willing to push myself outside of my comfort zone and put some real time into this to try and understand it and find the fun in it like I haven't before. So I'm excited to jump into this.
Phil, are you as well?
I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm super down to hop in and play with you guys.
Yeah. We'll join some other people who know how to.
Like, I'll be home for that. Man, we could have like some like weekly Street Fighter nights or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure, Connor. I'm sure you and your group are gonna essentially be doing that.
Oh yeah, so we'll powwow with this game.
Yeah,
because it just looks good.
It does look good.
Well,
Cammy's my top character so far. I was excited for her. This was the one I was looking forward to most.
I like me some Cammy too, Connor. I'll tell you what.
Yep.
No, for real, Cammy did look dope. I like her jacket. I like her all the kick in and attitude and shit and the power of her. She looks great. I'm so excited for this game. Like it in ways that like me as a gamer probably shouldn't be, but I'm really, really excited for it.
Ugly poster.
One of my most hyped games of this year, for sure. And then probably my absolute most hyped game of the year, Resident Evil 4. This game looks so dope. Every time they show it, it just looks doper and doper. That shot right there at the beginning, like the parasite, it looked like he jumped on a dude and took control of him, that's new. Everything new that they've shown us, I'm like, yep, love it. It looks great. Everything old looks so improved. I love the tone of the remake games, and I'm so glad that we're fitting RE4 into it, but we're still got all of that camp, all of that ridiculousness of the original game is still here. It's just we're the characters are taking themselves more seriously, and it looks fantastic. Luis is an AI partner. It looks like he's going to be kicking some ass. But yeah, they showed us a bunch of characters here. They showed Luis in new segments that he wasn't in before, which is interesting. And just everything about the game looks fantastic. I'm so fucking excited. It just looks like it's going to be a new landmark in Resident Evil titles, which is so fucking awesome to see and say, and to just be a fan of this franchise and to see its new renaissance that it's had over the last 6 years at this point has just been awesome. And the fact that it just it looks like it just keeps getting better is awesome. I'm so excited. I feel like I'll be I feel like the story is going to hit the same beats, but I feel like they're going to put a lot of twists on it to make it feel really new. Whereas RE2 remake pretty much stayed beat for beat. Mostly, there were some differences in the end, especially, but this one, it looks like, hey, we're going to rework this story and reframe it in a way to where it matters a little bit more. that final shot of that chair is interesting because Connor, as you know, that chair is just kind of there.
Yeah, it was an anticlimactic moment in the original game, so it made me suspicious.
Right, right.
I do want to knife fight the Russian though. That's gonna be cool.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. Oh my god,
Knife fight did look really dope.
Oh man, and it's so like it's cool in the original, but it's so like, all right, cool, whatever.
I mean, I think that's the main thing. Like when you think about the last big reveal we had for the remake with like the parrying with the knife and stuff, and I think it'll all come together in that.
You can parry a chainsaw, you can parry a knife blade, I guess.
And then finally, the big boy of the state of play here, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. A game that I was not super excited for. It was a very much like a trepidatious, we'll see, okay. But this showing kind of sold me on it. I think it looks really good. A little bullet spongy maybe. I think story will take a back seat in comparison to other Rocksteady games, but I don't think it's by any means like gonna be boring or like a forgettable story. I think it's gonna be good. It's just gonna be focused on the fun. Which in my opinion is exactly what this game needed to be. I loved the tone. I loved
charming characters,
the charming characters and the colors and the openness of the world and how fluid the characters were moving through it. It looked like traversal was a lot of fun. It looks like combat is gonna, like, it's not as beefy as maybe I would personally like it to be. And a lot of the characters kind of they look like they kind of play the same, with the exception of King Shark. But they've all got like their little gimmicks to diversify them. But at the same time, I think that's smart because that means that like I can jump around and play who I want to play as, and for the most part, they all feel the same. They all play the same, which allows that core combat loop to be stronger because they don't have to diversify it as much, like, say, a Marvel's Avengers, which every character had to play a very specific way, which made all of them feel lesser. In this way, it's like most of them kind of play the same. There's unique differences with each, but the main combat loop is the same, which means our combat loop can be stronger. And I think it shows, it just looks fun. Does it look like a 10 out of 10 game? Absolutely fucking not. But, it's sitting pretty in that nice mid to high 7 range. Like, and I'd be shocked if it hits in the 5s or 6s, which is something I was scared it was going to be when I started this presentation. Now I'm sitting here and I'm like, this game could be 8s. Maybe even a 9 if reviewers are feeling nice about it.
I still think, as far as like the critic score of this game, I still think we're hovering around like 79, maybe 80.
Yeah.
So like I said during the presentation, I'm fine losing 10 points on this because I counterpicked it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm happy about, at least.
Connor, where are you sitting at this with this joint?
Well, Tavin, first of all, I'm surprised that
known Batman Arkham Asylum hater over here.
See, that was the thing. I can assure you this will be better than Batman Arkham Asylum. So at the very least, I'm. Other than that, I mean, listen. To be quite honest with you, this entire game I've only had my eye set on one thing, and that's King Shark. Anytime other gameplay comes up, I say it's cool. It is cool. I would play it and have fun with it, but I'm tied into King Shark right now. So, seeing him be the up close. The quarters fighter in this game, that's what I like to see. Also, all has that gunplay that this game's obviously having a lot of focus on. I didn't know, Tavin, that grappling hooks would just suck you into this game. So now we can confirmed play it all together. No one's gonna back out.
Oh, absolutely.
Have they said like every player in your party has to play as a different character? Yeah, like
probably.
We can't have 2 Harley Quinns swinging around or anything, right?
Better not.
They haven't said it like that, which that's
There's
how
not been like a hard like no, you can't both play the same character.
But like that was how like Avengers worked when it launched. They later changed it, but I think again that speaks to the point of like the play styles are more or less the same. So like you're not gonna feel bad if like you hop into a different group and you're like, oh, they already have a King Shark. All right, fine, I'll just play as Deadshot or whatever. But like the gameplay looks similar across all characters enough to where it's like, oh, this isn't a drag. Whereas like if you played as Iron Man, hopped into a game they already had an Iron Man, you didn't want to play as Miss Marvel or the Incredible Hulk. Like, that was a bummer that they eventually changed for the better, but I think here, like, they can get away with that, you know? But yeah. I'll say, like, all the enemy designs and stuff look lame. Like,
You mentioned that earlier.
It looks very 7th generation of consoles. Like, this looks like... It looks like what the best of the 360 generation had to offer in terms of, like, just, like, fun co-op gameplay. Which, like, in some ways makes me nostalgic, but in other ways makes me go, all right, what are we in for?
We got to shoot the purple thing, guys.
So I will say they have not. It's still not out there whether it's crossplay or not. But the rumor is that it will support crossplay, because whenever that screenshot came along with like the guy playing as Captain Boomerang and you see all like the stats and stuff, there was a PlayStation symbol next to his name, but not any of the other characters. So possibly crossplay. Who knows? I can't imagine that they. I mean, I don't see a world where this is not crossplay.
In this era
that we live in,
to be, you know, like it. Otherwise, this game just isn't gonna work.
I think not having crossplay for a game like this is not less harsh than this, but a death sentence for this game. Like not.
I wouldn't say
not
it's
harsh,
that far, but it's definitely like it would definitely hurt it. Like because like. I want to play with a full squad, and I could see a world where we get, I don't know, Fergus or somebody in on this with us.
I was just gonna say, do we think we can get one other person?
Yeah, I think we can. I'm sure I've got some people I know that would be down to jump in on it as well. But you know, if they're not playing on PlayStation, that's a bit of a bummer. I loved Wonder Woman's interest in here. That was dope. I love the story, like the tension of the scene of Flash saying, "You have to kill us." And all of that, like it just gave me enough to say, hey, we're still gonna have some story beats that are gonna impact you. Which after playing Arkham Asylum, I forgot how simple that story was. But like if you look back at the other, you know, Arkham games, you're like, oh no, those stories were good. Those were quality stories that like made you feel something. So I'm hoping for the best here. I think Rocksteady's gonna pull something out of here. My big question is, gentlemen, is how much of a games of service game do we think this is? Because I'm more curious if this is just like a really big co-op game. We get a couple of DLC packs maybe with some mission jumps, but I don't think this is something Rocksteady is looking to dump their next 10 years into.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling we probably get like maybe like Borderlands-ish.
Yeah, like here's
not like super games of service, but
yeah, maybe they give us like another city to play around in, like Central City or something like that to play around in. I don't think we'll ever see Gotham because
I could see Star City,
yeah. But yeah, like even though they showed us the screen with all like the get your gear score up and all of that, but I was like, well, I mean that's just kind of video games now. Like, you know, Assassin's Creed plays that way, you know, and Assassin's Creed isn't really a games of service game, you know? So this presentation did a lot for me. It also looks good. Like
it does.
I think graphical quality for a multiplayer game, it looks pretty good. I
think it does what you say you wanted it to, like kind of like we see the fidelity of some of these people.
Yeah, it needs to come out and not be super glitchy and broken. Like if it comes out and it works, then I think we've got, you know, a hit on our hands. But if it comes out and it's like, oh, like multiplayer's down for the first 2 weeks or whatever, or like my quest progress got glitched and reset or stuck or something like that, that's gonna be a death blow for this game. But if it comes out and all of that works fine, then I think this is gonna be one of the more. I think it's going to be some of the most fun with a video game I'm going to have this year.
Good prediction to have. Hopefully it comes true.
Hopefully.
Because I would like to have fun with it as well.
Exactly.
I do think it's very funny that we have the same actress from Jedi.
Jedi as
Amanda Waller.
Amanda Waller. Yeah, that was kind of cool to see. I like that we're just like using the likeness of actors now. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of cool that this is just a thing that happens with video games. So I'm into all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for your PlayStation State of Play. Let us know how you felt about it down in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe to all Two Penny Games actions that go out all week, every week. And until next time, have a great time. Connor and Phil, say goodbye to the people.
See ya. I think he was muted.
I feel like he was muted.
Peace.
He did the Wakanda Forever thing too, which was
by accident. I did it, and I was like, oh no. I was trying to do. I don't know what I was trying to do, and then I jibbed it.
All right, we'll see you later, guys.